Today I want to talk about how to actually play support. Not a hero guide, but how the role actually works. Every role in Overwatch exists to manage pressure. Tanks take space and limit where the enemy can stand. DPS apply direct pressure by threatening kills. In support, it exists to alleviate that pressure. When the enemy applies pressure to your team, your job as a support is to remove it. The most obvious way supports do this is healing. You undo the damage your team takes, and that immediately relieves pressure off of them. But sometimes healing isn't enough. If your teammate is taking damage that cannot be healed through, the best way to alleviate that pressure is not healing. It's killing the person who's attacking them. Because remember, if someone's dead, they can't apply pressure. This is the duality of support. Knowing when to heal and when to DPS is what separates good supports from great ones. Baptiste perfectly illustrates this idea. He has extremely high healing and extremely high damage. Plus, he can weave shots between healing and damage for maximum value. On a moment's notice, he can burst heal a teammate while simultaneously damaging the person attacking them. And on top of that, he has regen burst and immortality field. He can literally make his teammates cheat death. That's pressure alleviation at the highest level. But none of this matters if you're dead, which is why positioning is arguably the most important skill for support players to master. My rule of thumb, always be playing near a health pack, especially if you're solo queuing. You cannot rely on the other support to save you every time you get low. Health packs, however, are always there. Pair that with hard cover, like walls or corners, and you give yourself a defensive position that you can fall back to. I don't recommend relying on teammate shields. They're kind of unpredictable and can disappear instantly. So instead, plan around cover. Use shields to rotate, not to live behind. There's one reason positioning matters more on support than any other role, and that's because you are the enemy's highest value target. If you die early, your team loses their ability to alleviate pressure, and fights usually tend to collapse. So you do need a position based on how the enemy wants to kill you. For example, if there's snipers, avoid long sightlines. If there's divers, play near health packs and hard cover. Think of your positioning like a castle. People will try to invade your castle, and your job is to make it as difficult as possible and stand your ground to survive. Hopefully this quick support guide helped you think about the role differently. And even if you already knew this, fundamentals are always worth revisiting, especially if you find yourself autopiloting during your games. If there's a topic from this video, like positioning, that you want me to break down further, let me know. Either way, thank you for watching.